any important one. I was here in TMU.
I'm super excited about this ginger chips. Ain't it a whoopee? A ginger chips at me power chow. Say any mappy ginger chips dear. And then I worry. And it just a say you were in powdered form like this. Ain't it so we will be opaque green tea to send me near me green tea and I may be a gum. Na se me pese me munch on something so any me saka no na marry. Would you wouldn't share no? Google about a ginger and you see the health benefits of ginger. But it just a say the organic honey and I come and I get mappy ginger chips myself. So America, it comes in a pouch like this. Into more American yina mubiti me afre
862-215-2007.
Good. Ofra you be deliver get your more kama. So we Ghana so be patch of free
0277-609-644.
Macbe ginger chips dear OBA here.
Ningo until Obia and fat the home and shame. Say you know, and Jemmy Brave Cosso and young for the Adiatis among Bishia, Nebia, Etumia Cosso, Homoe, Monso, Weddy, Enya, and just from Cocra, Eonum. And Jamtia, they will be everywhere you go. Omo and Adaroma, and a Omoboa Ama, a Yenny go pram monso when you just from Coa Homoe, Afashim.
And I make a sigh every day. That's that one. Inside out, I always pretend like I don't know. Because I was saying I get into my soon game to know I don't wanna complain of you. And I might hope I know that I say one thing I walk up with you and pay your plate. And then I have it you. Now I'm because
Also, a proper.
Then one I want to say,
The patron Yamada Yamani day.
I want to say,
You go so a far fast. You go. Was it? Oh, maybe who are probably okay.
Okay, and I said,
I be about coming through. Yes, you.
I gave our comments to me so
Mimi, first, yes, son. And yet the Dufuna, only said, no, or wouldn't who be shame. Yet the Dufuna, who slow, who can walk, who should go. But today, yes, you started there.
Only in Tina, I'll say you. Unquala blame na utie, and the utie be an intima unyu. Was an crankassan say, Becken. Becken Chidapala, Benke, Jagbin. Onupa en epa, wati ejai. Woke Becken fe, Benke fe, Onupa ni ayole. Alo afodunama. And the Benke ya jise eni. Openi enu epa, wati ejai. And the Yamabi wa ya kan wo. Unkwala bre mu chire wo unyi o kase na ehunhuna there be say when yinti the kind and when you experience it you don't have the fear they have. You are too young to experience what they were calling you until it's not part of your thing.
But it seems that now no as compared to
it's not now. We have lost parenting guide. We have lost our parents
as compared to early 90s.
No, we have lost
90s.
Look, if you see people who are born after 70, they are more disciplined than those who are born within this 85 old.
Yeah, because
as for the 90s, you are worse off.
Yeah, because
you happen to be the most less valuable because they are no parents. They are no parents. Yeah, Titi no didi after 5 where the yawu for you di meboa. You be lulu, you spa. You be did this before you go bath and go and sleep. So you have your 4 hours digestion before the food goes. So you don't grow with certain diseases. And look, your problem here, parenting. I want to tell everybody in the world, if you think any government loves your child more than you are lying to yourself. Wow, badon. Obedience as is so be done in mason no or no. I'm telling you, what I sacrifice for my children, the government hasn't got the right to sacrifice for my children, so he uses the surplus to take care of my children. Government will never use the most important section of the funds to take care of children on our behalf. So parenting has gone worse. And I want to tell all of us the things we are seeing, our students on campus having sexual intercourse indiscriminately. You walk on Saturday, go to certain university campus, and the girls are dressed as if they are selling themselves. These things are as a result of lack of proper parenting. We are doing zookeeping and poultry farming. So we shouldn't say it. I have said it and I'll say it again in this same chair. All of you mark it. I told you about something that was happening during the demise of the late Daddy Lumba, that watch it to happen. We are people who touch them. We are people who don't touch them. What is right, my brother, is always right, even if nobody is practicing it. What is wrong is always wrong, even if everybody is doing it. All these things we are seeing is giving us a clear picture of zookeeping and poultry farming instead of parenting.
Counselor, me Jawan. But the first nana schools are hold one, especially this mission schools now. Now war assuring in semono, not discipline. Duma say government taking full control.
Because government doesn't love your child. No government loves your child.
And they always say they should give back the schools.
They should give back to who? This our generation, this lawless, useless, aimless, misdirectional generation of ours. Our graduates who are empty but with certificate. Who should we give it back to?
Second, farmer back to
why?
Sorry, no.
And sorry, why need more? The generation we have raised right now are that aimless generation. So we give it back to them, they can't do anything. We are worse off. So individuals should take the bull by the horn and raise their children from that level of zookeeping into proper parenting. Because massa, they are consuming you. Rosie can be say cyber-preservation the best for the up and coming because they have failed us. They have failed us. Why are you thinking of preserving your egg? Preservation of egg was designed for people who might go through chemotherapy because of cancer.
Okay.
It's not for girls like Rosie who are able, beautiful like this, and are afraid to marry because they want Mr. Right who doesn't survive. So they will grow, and at 40, 35, 38, now they want to have a child with complications. So they want to go and preserve what egg? Why won't you give birth to a child? What are you waiting for? So preservation of egg was not designed for normal people.
Really?
It was designed for those who may be going through any form of cancer-related radiation, so that we will not touch your ovaries.
Okay.
So when we need say we be na pawo de ho atotuma enti enya de be say abawe bi anything akum say well let me grow and go and leave my eggs so that I can produce a child in my younger age. If you want a child in your younger age, right now get pregnant. Get pregnant. What is not what easy. Get pregnant. For 4 years you don't have anybody having sexual intercourse. You think you are better than the rest of us having sex. Rosie, you're not better than us. You're not better than us.
Counselor, your brain akaka krabi.
Akaka krab, the way you shoot 2 minutes go back the weka. Me and Kenya Sanchez go for no more.
Worry.
Me come just Tiana aton so too much. Togo, next month September, a World Prostrate Awareness Month. And the next month you be di member home community prostrate. Wa won ko share PSA no. But money net angel because we be check draw free. I'm my cows economy.
Wow.
Host no.
Oh yeah.
Kind story, man. Then yale ma muntu ase any asenti. Kind story ni ngo.
Me ba so mo fa story ni to so. TV yedu. Ene be yire. This is original.
Also reading intention.
Yeah, that anyway.
My Rosie can mono phone.
Okay,
because I better.
My full support.
Dear counselor,
Ko.
I have been married for 6 years to a man who is now 58, while I am 33. We have no children together. Yes, my mic, Nicole.
Start it. Sorry.
Dear counselor, I have been married for 6 years to a man who is now 58, while I am 33. I have no children together. We have no children together. He has one, age 24, before our marriage. He is sterile. He is sterile now with low sperm count. I have already spent so much trying to resolve it. I am financially drained, and now he wants to borrow money for IVF. But I keep thinking beyond childbirth, who will carry the burden afterwards? Will I have to go through IVF every time I want to conceive? Who pays for it? And as he grows weaker with age, who will help me raise the little children? I feel the need to leave this marriage and build a life of my own before time catches up with me. Every year, I try to plan an exit, even attempting to rent a place. But the thought of the pain and hurt I would cause him holds me back. He depends on me completely, and I pity him deeply. I did not marry him for wealth. He was never rich. I am the one taking care of the home now. He is not poor, but at least we have a roof over our heads. Still, I am torn between compassion for him and the urgency of my own future. Please guide me on what to do. Ababa ne patre say, waware, nikunu ewo 58, and ono what 33. But one ye kasa sisi edie, one nikunu no omu niba. But nikunu ne woba wenya 24. Thank you. Na sisi ye ocho letter ye one ye kasa edie, sisi ana nikunu ewo low sperm count. Inti nikunu entimi nyinsen oba. Na nikunu na ye na dwen se okwa akopɛ bosia ama mo de akwa akoye IVF. IVF counselor ebechichi. Counselor ebechichi.
Counselor, IVF nichi
na ma me ne pa kire se IVF na nikunu ni borrow sika ma ode akwa akoye no eno no nya na semo. Bo ne ye ka se sisi eyi. Efie no ma me ne pa kire se o no hwe fie. Enye se nikunu ye ohiani, nikunu nye ohiani die. Onsan so nye sikeni, but omu ye okay. But if ye spending ni bibi adie, financial burden ni die, ono oba no, ono ne so na ye den, ejina. Sisi ano, ono no die ye rewe mu a obetumi awo, nikunu no ne ntumi nwo. Nti onja aware no, ana ontena wo sa, wa try so obejai papa ne die. Papa ne nso nye ne boni bia.
Ono odwe papa no. Counselor, ye bre na so. Said you okay
Mike.
Counselor said you okay no. Said ya minute cry na obetumi di.
Was a nuclear idea about why nyina edidi agro say. They be American rules yourself. I'm going to say so. Sisi a wale. Afi no tutu ni nyama wale. Na nyama ye edit train awale na ye bia oye bia na. Ebia sorry bompai. But in terms of the action mewo na womansem the fertility issue then oye. Be man so awutie me. Wonso wunyinde ba. Wonso o sterility now o sperm count analysis at the same. The woman said, maybe after 40 and 45 years, and one day I had any more barber form scientifically.
Say it again.
Maybe after 40, between 40 and 45, and one day I had any more barber form. The woman said, sperm no shape, sperm no or speed, sperm no volume. Now, so prepare your quantity here, your speed, your quantity, your shape as sperm net here. Udi 40 echo 45 speed in the bathroom. Sperm ni shape sisa. Sperm ni seed bathroom. Sperm ni do no so sisa. Eti the woman say bema no wedi 40 echo. The ability to impregnate you questionable. The woman say emma ewo omo touch ma bebre ba na wo mu. But this is a girl time o share papa no. Na papa na di 52.
Okay.
No girl na di 27. So when you bring a year, some wusian for young side, but it's a 27-year-old girl. Oko share obi a wedding 52 years. Say, oh, are you serious?
Counselor news no.
Well, Mumba can use a
Cancer for number to Daniel.
Obe to also on the page in so.
Mumba can use a that. And yeah, for your markets.
And if our number
0277. The amount to done the American
609.
I told of the Motiana for your markets good. And one in which is
I know I'm trendy.
Because of the news in the running news. But won't tell me the way as I train a can news. On Rankasa, 0277 609 644. It's your four. Only a bit na a warning back. None with me. Man, how home to none of Con will be any
Councillor Bobo channels are over to us.
Councillor, you talk about oh boy, Facebook, TikTok,
now live
YouTube.
Okay. Yes,
news.
Whether we be any media Councillor Sarsuna, Q2C, DJ Rich, a man who works on Vivian, any Esther. And so now for Insra or meeting at the Cabraba, which I could tweet up to go. Yamia, the Bishia. Some radio news and that. Baba.
Hey, it's a long time. Are you travel? Are you around? Yes. Unfortunately for us, we had a limited time. Honestly, we had limited time to be able to deal with the issue that was at stake. So if you're watching me, let's get rolling here. The story must be read for us as quick as we can. And we will take it from there because very, very complicated. You understand? There are a lot of girls today they don't really mind whatever happens to them. But most of you are waiting for. I hope you will come.
I will.
Most of us are learning something that is not available. You understand? What we are doing now may sound better, but would not be helpful. So as for me, I encourage people to do what is right. I am not Mr. Right, but I am able to encourage people to do what is right. And you might know what is right, but doing what is right is the problem, because if you know what is right, then doing what is right is easier to do it. Thank you so much for joining me on YouTube. Thank you for joining me on TikTok, and thank you for joining me here as well. And if you didn't come, I will not have anybody coming to join me. So I'm grateful. I'm very, 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 very grateful for you coming. Please invite somebody that we're going to learn both the scientific effect, religious effect, and tribal effect of early childbirth, because a lot of women are having challenges now with childlessness, and some are blaming the devil, some are blaming their families, but they not blame themselves. But the truth is, some of you, if there's anybody you should blame, you need to blame yourself, because you are actually not serious in this life. God willing, the month of September is next month. And next month being the month of September, one of the things we should all get ready for is the prostate awareness campaign. Ladies and gentlemen, I have come to believe that without any shadow of doubt, one of the most disgraceful diseases that I have witnessed in my line of duty in the life of men is prostate. The prostate condition of men. I don't know how we can put it. I don't know how we can say it. But the truth is, currently as we speak, The state of most of our men is in shambles because most of us don't know the state of our prostate. And I come and sit here every day and say, everybody go and check your PSA. PSA is your prostate specific antigen. Prostate specific antigen, which means you should go and know the state of your prostate. And I told you that in knowing the state of your prostate, there are ranges that you should know when you go to the hospital and they give you. It means that where you are is good, or where you are is threatening to be bad, or where you are needs management, or where you are needs preservation. So each of them have a very positive gain on you. Next month, which is our September, is our World Prostate Awareness Month. And in all these, the biggest product that is spearheading all the events and all the shows that are coming up is called the Prostate Support and Healthy Living product, which is Afromax Plus. Now, if we're talking about Afromax Plus, we're discussing a very crucial and an important product. So if I'm here today and you are seeing me because Afromax Plus is the drug. Next month, this is what is pushing that agenda. It's called Afromax Plus. Every man watching me in the whole wide world, if you're already positive having an enlarged prostate, you need Afromax. If you don't know your state, after knowing your state, you need Afromax. Afromax Plus is for men. And any man in the world that is on Afromax Plus is clapping for God, because this is a medicine that I say, Nyami Ensa. Order for yours now on 0277 609 644, or better still, order for yours now in the United States of America by calling 862-215-2007. This is Afromax Plus, and it is spearheading September Prostate Awareness Month for the world. Having talked about Afromax Plus, then what you need is ginger for the mood. Makpe ginger chips. Makpe ginger chips is the best ginger chips so far in the whole wide world. Wherever you are, order yours now, and we'll send it to you on the same numbers I mentioned. Why am I sitting here? I'm sitting here because I need to give you an information through education. Today too, I'm going to sleep to wait for Abna, like she said last week. Abna will come currently and come and join us to read our story for the day. But I want to bring some issues out here before we start our conversation. The first issue is about the rampant, disgraceful act of our young girls having to exchange sex like no one's business for the day in our SS schools. Don't forget, in Ghana currently as we speak, our JSS graduates who goes to school are going onto campuses with HIV virus. Whether they are on antiretroviral medicine, I don't know. I am not too sure. I won't deny they are on it. But if you are a teacher on campus and you think you've gotten a cheap girl to eat because she's vulnerable, you will disgrace yourself. Listen, I've been working with this girl for many months because we are doing something together. One day, a young man came closer to me. Immediately he got closer to me, the first thing his interest was this lady I've been working with. And unfortunately, the ladies I work with, they are very vocal and very nice with me. So she called me and told me that, who is this guy? And I said, oh, that's one of my boys. He's a very nice guy. He said, tell him that HIV is real. I said, why? He said, can you imagine that this guy saw me? And from the day he saw me going up and down and the presentation I did, he walked to me to say he wants to go and drop me wherever my house is. He never asked me whether I have a car. He didn't ask me where I live. But the only thing he told the lady was, I would like to drop you wherever you live. Hear me. When the lady told me, I told her, ignore him and forgive him. He sees the body and he wants to eat some. This woman I'm talking about, before the guy proposed, the guy has not even heard a lecture of the lady. This is one of the most beautiful women you can meet, or beautiful girls you can meet. But she was around me and was there doing a presentation because she's HIV positive. This issue I'm talking about, the guy got sick. He has not slept with a woman. He didn't have opportunity to have anything to do with this girl I'm talking about. They didn't kiss, they didn't hug, they didn't hold hands. But right after, when it was a turn of the girl to tell us a story, how she became positive, my boy became sick for more than 8 months. He was damn sick. What was the sickness? He fell in love with a beautiful HIV lady who was on her constant anti-retroviral. So you, the teachers on campus, thinking that you got something very cheap to eat, thinking that whatever you see, you have to pull down. And the videos are just, they're just popping up like somebody have gathered them to release them. I heard today a lecturer's office, a recording just went on when he was doing the do at Ziggy with a student, and somebody recorded. Hear me. I want to say that what we are doing to our younger generation is wrong. But the way we have raised them, this is the only thing that will cause them to survive. iPhone 17 Pro Max, is it an orange color? Is about $2,800. So when I meet a young girl who is in school and is using iPhone 17 Plus, I ask, is it a father that bought it for her? If yes, for what? If the father never bought it for her, who bought it for her? And why did he buy it for her? Ladies and gentlemen, I am not happy with the way our sexual life is turning out. The way our sexual life is turning out may not fit in what we are expecting. Rather, it may block our chances of becoming what God wants us to be. Ladies and gentlemen, HIV and AIDS is real. And if a virus enters your body once, there's nothing that can flash the virus. There is nothing that can flash the virus for now. So as long as you are negative now, may I encourage you to remain your status negative. Majority of us have excuses why we may not even be able to do what God wants us to do for Him. But God is God. God is God, and He's the rewarder of those who diligently seek Him. My brother, my sister, if you seek for God, you find Him. And when you find Him, He will give you the peace that nobody gives in our world. So I want to encourage the rest of us who are living and we don't know our status. I want to encourage you to go and check your HIV status. It's called BCT. voluntary counseling and testing. Please go and try it. Just walk in and try it. Just walk in and try it. So I'm here to give a lecture on the topic, but I want to see what is happening to our parent generation with the sexual expose that are going around. What are we doing right? Well, I am ready and open before I sleep. Before I sleep, any other top, anybody who has anything to share with me, as it were, on the HIV and the ban of mercy, any education. I'm waiting for them before I sleep. So our issue right now is knowing your status and being tied. Well, where is Amna? Amna Yaba Abo. Please tap, share, invite as we discuss. Do you think that the children of today are well? So let's continue. Abna will come. When Abna comes, I pick her, we read our story for the day, then we fly from that angle. My question is, what do you think can be done to preserve our people, both those who are living with HIV virus and those who are not living with it? What do you think we can do? I mean, this is a simple floor conversation. When you make your attempt, I will pick you up. If you type, I may be able to read it. But when you make it, because this, you see, a lot of us have things we don't know what to use them for. And because of what is going on, we have to be extra careful to manage what has gone. Now, my topic for today is it wrong to marry a man with a child whose age gap between you, your gap is very close? Is it wrong to marry a man with all these skills? Is it right? I feel But that, I don't know. Is it right? Abner has not come yet, but the topic might be treated. But let's go deep into our HIV status issue. So HIV model of spread is one from a sharp object, from needles, and also from unprotected sexual intercourse. So as we speak, our generation with a population of 3 million and above has a simple draft. So we are here to learn, we are here to study, we are here to give you information. We are here to let you know that what we have researched and we have gotten, we have to push it to your team so that you also push it out there, even though the people might not be able to see me or do something direct with me. So my question is, sharp objects, needles, accidental pricks are all medium by which these will pose to us. But the question is, I am for all of you waiting for somebody to read the story. Lady Victory, Abena, Jane, so is everything is here. So let's keep going. Very important. So I want to start my fertility story, but Abna is not here, so it's delaying my fertility story. But he promised me she will come. I think the time difference now has changed more during these hours and this time that we are doing. So a promise is there, but unfortunately. Hello. God is sleeping. Where is Abna? Now, share with me if you know how HIV virus spreads. Then and then will be a Obenia virus will be but your Branambe Uber request a man pick means you and some the cost of the day. Then give it me HIV AIDS. Bra, number two, Brali Nico. Okay, so HIV virus is a virus that attacks the immune system, which is called the white blood cell. He wants to take over your white blood cell so that it controls your movement, your thinking, your nature, and everything. Currently, as we are all watching here, a lot of people believe that a certain person that I heard went to meet here, those things will not. Well, it is left with us to do what we're supposed to do and how we're supposed to do and do what we're supposed to do well. So wherever you are joining me right now on TikTok, wherever you are joining me right now on YouTube, wherever you are joining me right now on Facebook, go and look for Counselor Luchop TV. And if you come to TikTok, you can look for Counselor One. I am just one person. I am not 25. I am just one. A lot of people have done things with my name, in my name, and around my name. They lock it crazy. It's a lie. So let's divide the conversation. Well, so we should continue. The truth is, when we say somebody is HIV positive, it means that the white blood cells have been taken over by the virus called HB, high immuno. Oh, the HIV, human immunovirus. So that human immunovirus comes to attack your immune system directly. Now, this is it. Why would somebody give her life to somebody to preserve them from dying? Let's share our mind. Do you have an idea that we can use to curb this HIV virus menace? So Sunday, I went for a program, and at the program, a young man came and whispered in my ear that HIV virus is not real. It's a lie. And I said, oh, why? I will pick it up and go and then reply and have a conversation. But the other thing that came to my mind, he asked me was, so can somebody get HIV/AIDS through blade, through scissors, through knife, through thread, and all those things? And I said, well, you have mentioned things that ideally is not part of the listings, but we may find a way to make it. All right, so your white blood cell is overtaken by the virus, and the virus comes to live there so that they will live well. Now, the white blood cells is the cell that produces the blood to fight for you in case of any eventualities, especially sudden illness, sudden infection, sudden account. It is the most highest thing that can happen to all of us, unknowingly or knowingly. So this young man I chanced on, the statement he was making makes a lot of sense. Seriously makes a lot of sense. So I captured what he was saying that was making sense. And I asked him to continue driving, continue going, continue moving. What am I trying to bring to your notice? HIV virus is real, and it will only come in your right hand. And in your right hand, unfortunately for you, they will prick to pick up the sample and know what they are all about. We are here to discuss a lot of issues. The first one I've said earlier on that nobody has a bite on it was our GSS girls sleeping indiscriminately, rah, 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 rah. What is the cause? What is the problem? What is your solution? What is the way forward? I hear that side too as well. So we have come a long way now to know why I've just been waiting. So a story for the day will let you understand what you can do and why we are supposed to do what we are doing. All right, so welcome once again from the commercial break. This commercial break was a break for me to be able to drink my water. Hear me. There are things that if you think is that natural, you'll be disgraced. Listen, when people peddles or they peddle lie against you, be careful when you are responding to their lie. Because in your attempt to respond to their lie, you project yourself and give yourself and showcase yourself. And so for me, I started a campaign and I want you to join me. All of you are welcome to join me to do the campaign. We're starting from Afromax this particular month of September, and right from the month of September, we will move to the next phase of our health tidbits so that we'll be able to meet the WHO goal that they are giving to us in implementation of our national health issues. So thank you very much for being part of my show today. I'm not close yet. I'm just bringing you up to speed what is going on. I hear a man have close to 6 children. The youngest is 4 years and the oldest is 14 years. And he has sexually molested all of them. I don't understand why. Well, when I do all these things, I do these things to bring you up to speed that I am still here. It's very boring and very boredom currently because of the way our numbers after the blockade is going. But I believe that when you begin to share, I saw Opa passing through, when you begin to share and begin to invite, we'll build a better number. The last time, Thursday, they gave me a restriction, but I screamed and said what I'm going to say. I realized that it's gone, but the numbers are not moving up. This is still yours truly, Counselor One. I am still in this business. I am not falling out yet. But I believe that when our page was blocked, when my MTN, when my Facebook too was hijacked and taken away, it's not been sincerely what it is again when I'm sitting here on TikTok to do. So those of you who have come to join us, the secret is that you will not be alerted that I am here because of the arrangement and the size of the places you're calling me for, So it's a nice thing to do and to know, but the consequences at times are the social stigma that we are discussing. So HIV virus is real. When it enters into your white blood cells, it wants to go and then take dominion, take charge, have authority, come and determine what time is it, what is going on. So if you allow it, it will take over your ability to do what you are supposed to do. The prediction from the AY will become a very common thing that we are talking about. So I want to encourage all of you, almost all of us who are watching me today is the first time. I sit here and I do education, marriage relationship, and study very, very, very much the issue of the HIV virus staying at one place and not going is to show love to those who have been infected and are carrying the infection. Now hear me. There's no contraceptive in the world except condom that can prevent you from getting pregnant and getting you from the act of I'm looking at it right. I'm now with you. I can't even say my dad. I'm not in this story anymore. So I am pleased to announce to you that what the name of the man has agreed, and by principle we'll see what we can do together to push this agenda and make things work, so that our country will become the country that it was meant to be, and we will not remain in this forever. So the white blood cells take the virus and cannot do anything. So when fever comes, malaria comes, typhoid by, oh, no, you need to be complaining, to be sorry, number two, yadi eba one kasa with you. So one pet and one that move be into a you credit say, you still power. I think Zero will not have a plan. Okay, let me go. You're going to tell me some friends, and I was saying this is Bobby Shaw, Punching, Motion, Puzo. It's a Guinean. Abna sugar crash. Abna fine girl. Abina them too. Abina my name too. Abani nanny. Abna over some Bogazia. Abna Asuchai. Abra people see nana ko tata. So let me leave it there. So I'm saying that the HIV virus attacks the white blood cell and takes advantage or takes over the white blood cells, that which police your body from getting infection. It took it upon itself to silence you. We realize that the prostate are not enlarged yet. We realize that the prostate are not come to where it's supposed to come called the border alive. But we did this quick thing to augment what happened some years ago. It has become a cliche of shame and disgrace, and that's what we're battling with in the United States of America. Now, watch this one too. Well, so enough of the HIV for the last round. I'm going. So when a virus enters your body and they keep fighting, finally they win. When they win, then you are now going to suffer the consequences of the things you have gone through as a result of the infection. Now we hear people saying that when you have the infection, you are going to vomit, you are going to go slim, you are going to die before your time, you're not going to do all these things. They say they are not myths, they are truth. So I've waited. I've been carrying my jaw, and Abna is not coming. I don't have a message for Abna. I don't have any other person that can read for me. So I think the best is that I read a story for today. I am not very, very excited and enthused about the numbers that we are running. How do we do one? Councillor Whitworth paid one. Unless something is happening that I don't know. One. Let me go and check if they have brought me new restrictions. Oh yes. Live visibility restricted again. Oh yes. Oh yes. They have come again to come and then restrict. Is not eligible for recommendation and is restricted in the result because it redirects users to purchase products outside TikTok. This is in line with the for you. This is in line with the for you for your feed, okay. But you is here. So for your feed, the eligibility standard under our community guidelines, which we are updating to support the best user experience, issued on 25th of August at 17:33. What did I do that they should do this? What happened? Oh God. It's very, very, very annoying. I'm telling you the truth. I don't know what word I should use again, but it's very, 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 very annoying. Very, very annoying. I'm telling you. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But let's continue because I said that restriction as I don't know. Neither. But if I'm wearing a shirt, yes, I mean that's a very good thing. If I'm wearing this shirt with an inscription on, what should I wear? No, what should I wear? Are they serious? Then they should tell us to stop the TikTok. Because if we come naked, they will block us. We've come covered, they are choosing what we should wear. Oh, no. Because I can't be live and there's one person watching. I'm surprised. It means that even the restriction has caused Abner not to see whether I'm live or not. And the rest of the people have not been able to capture me because they have blocked me that I am one. Whilst whatever they are saying, I am not within their category. Somebody must. Somebody. This thing is not helpful at all, at all, at all, at all, at all. That is why I've been sitting here. So let's go ahead. So the story of a young woman was brought to us, and the story was that she is 33 years now. The young woman got married to a man who was 56 years. Fortunately or unfortunately for them, they've been able to live a life, husband and wife, for the past 20 plus years. For 6 years, the two of them have been living like husband and wife because they are married. And whatever it takes to produce a child between husband and wife, they've done it. But unfortunately, the seed is still not coming. A thorough medical investigation was done. And within the thorough medical examination, we realized that it should be done. Now, 6 years down the line, the two of them are married and there's no childbirth. But on record, let it be stated that the man I came to meet, who wants a woman like my type, who is happy in the marriage because he's not beating me, he's not insulting me, there's nothing bad about the man I'm talking about. Married you when you were 27, because now you are 33. So 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and then 33. You've been married for 6 years and there's no childbirth. I repeat. The lady said they've been married for 6 years and there is no childbirth. And because there's no childbirth between the two of them, the happiness in the marriage is gone. So as we said, I've done through an hour class. Restriction has come to block me. My interest is gone. It's gone. Because we don't know what we have done and it should bring us restriction. Then I am. From us, oh, Adam. So the lady brought a letter to us that the husband is currently they lived for 6 years. Pregnant. Happens to be his problem. He decided to spend money there. So the man has a 24-year-old child before they got married. And they've been married for 6 years, and the man currently is 58 years. They've done everything that makes a man put to bed, impregnate a woman. They've eaten in the morning, they've eaten in the afternoon sexually, they've eaten at night, they've eaten even at midnight. They even ate on their way out of a program when they were coming back on the street. So eating has not been their problem. But for 6 years, out of the eating, there have not been any sacrificial love. I will continue. So with restrictions or no restrictions, 3 people are watching Councillor Linton eyeball. It's a shame and a disgrace because the editorial masters who are using AI just blocked me about 30 minutes ago, not because of what I've done, but I don't know what happened. So 24-year-old is a stepchild. And this woman is 27 years old, 3 years difference. Then things. So the man right now is with him. They're having sex all right, but it's difficult to get pregnant because one of the things that will help you to become pregnant well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm still here trying to appeal so that this nonsense will end. But it's not been easy whilst you are alive, you're going to do that as well. But I'm grateful for the rest of you who just came to join us. especially in the language of French, that you came to join us at this time. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. Mungo subina counselor wa na yenko yani de mo ene nyefe emfata kani. Who is this? All right, so appeal didn't go anywhere. We are still here. Is it 2 or 9? Back so hate the love and then create the conversation because we're going to learn from each other. Make a request, I'll pick you up. Nice, I'm going to do that in Twitter myself. Pick up and let's be able to. Well, I will continue. 24 years old boy one. Papa and then buy get up a few 6 years. You said you could and why and put your just one new down. And according to the lady, the husband is not financially unstable. Well, let's continue. 24-year-old ni papa akọwari abayawari 27 edi abafi. Na ne afika ka because so you 6 every 24 ma hi na ebeka ma woni mas mo nya ne ntema me. We 6 fi 24 ebeka 28 wa ebeka 20. Na 28 na aka. A honor blend one. The other side of life is sir Ushubi Nani Pana Warren Tema Bois in the main Canada. Abaya way the Sia or or 24 years. We 654 Rebecca in 22. And the time when Papa here and saw Pobia can no person why they the summer and I could have summer. Or if they said some few bibi in assorted they won't out because onya para when 24 years so okay. Enti ebe shopping go say awale ni mfa na musa. But 24 and 27 they are clashing naturally because of inferior away. And se obi e catching na oba e metu catching and so there's film ni oha e konara ni maintain mo ase na endanti e de ba nyama ga dikitin say see ehwe the near future we need that is one of them. Let me continue. So in 24 years, you have a daughter, your husband's daughter, or your husband's son is 24 years. Then you are now struggling to look for opportunity to see who. To see who. Tell one poor and time. TikTok, I'm a one pack, I'm slagging to. About TikTok too. A boring. A boring part, a place where we teach and where we learn. Oh, we packing our do light. Abraham, what can we do light now? Restrictions are for the area. Okay. Musa abna na mo abna sugar stars baba. Opimpim so baako mienu abna baako mienu abna flamingo. Abna bottle water, abna shanga, abna hotel nkwan, abna den edi na ya ma afino aba ma akwa aba. Abna your request na kind story ni nko. I'm getting very, very bored with the restriction that keeps coming and doesn't stop coming. I don't know what to do. This new page we are trying to build, I just saw a restriction on it. When you TikTok marketing in Tom Hiwa, so I don't know what it means. Abraham Makwab, we have a code here. I want to say, and I said, now, Michelle, I'm done here in the transition. Me, I shall. I don't know. It's me, I'm from the Coco Sambra, and Jimmy's house. I mean, my here.
Oh, now TikTok for you with the end cry. Ah, oh, I said, oh,
well, by the evidence said, they make us a new YouTube live. It may build education. I'm not saying I'm in Jaya, or no Muslim. And you go for 1.5 quarter crown in the Baha, me train my dear irons, because then never see a coca crab, but and then I'm say, I didn't come but only restriction at all. But I'm selling behind TikTok, before to come with me.
T-shirts, t-shirts.
I've never watch now. I'm cooking. Your life is not kind of your life is not eligible for recommendation and is restricted to search results because it redirects users to purchase products outside TikTok. This is in line with then am I redirect what Jimmy Robo.
Counselor, create a TikTok shop. Create TikTok shop on the product to go on at all. Simple. Anything else, sir?
I am the two new one never casasa, the banaba, no report to Lomba near Casania.
Yeah, some more.
Abraham Bibiabo call you. Na me daction, what that's our own, Mado, Madassa. I'm
push your phone to make sure they're
for no family own because they are too silent, not cover any. Was some of my phone in here and said, any sound and I be own, the phone I'm used to. Was in proposal to phone of them, the CNN, when then. If you ask some of them before we won't buy me who are you? Who are you? We need to find out. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yes, sorry, this is Yakasa with China. Esther, name Wangasam. Oh, my voice will be a me show. I, yeah, dear, dear. You see, you should date, you should date, I'm a material for date, you can say. And then Barney and Haley. There are more things to be done than what you thought, but they are promising in Tiabayaman. Do you want to call you so? mmienu nso kɔ ne I'm gonna read a story for the day near with the education but now I'm going to summarize it and I'll buy it and I will be people for a car because as see Makasa side yes next month Afromax prostate awareness month next month September awareness against prostate cancer. It's a weapon they already come up. The movie art, movie aqua and PSC near court. Na well, now if you I said over court endpoints or free prostate screening. Tell me, I'm America. Paco cap GP examination na conscious of PSC at the same. I mean, I don't mind if anyone be this thing, a book during the number any be and maybe our films this year 862 251 2007 862 862 215 2007. What is zero? For now, na zero. You will be an envelope. Be a na ubi wa no ako 02776096 or Fleming or therefore number ni na yini commercial debe ana ma enkon te na yen 0 body tell ni enkon na yen 0 in fa wa kwima wala ngofo mu ya yenje owo sa at the 86221520007 and 02776096 ni me fra ya do dia mebro bia obi amutu ra mebro now so wafa now we feel it try bia we feel it good me da mu na ase I'm not yengo
Dear counselor, I have been married for 6 years to a man who is now 58 while I'm 33. We have 2 children together. He has 1 child, age 24 before our marriage. He is sterile now and low sperm count. I have already spent so much trying to resolve it. I'm financially drained and now he wants to borrow money for IVF. But I keep thinking beyond childbirth. Who will carry the burden afterward? Will I have to go through the IVF every time I want to conceive? Who pays for it? And as he grows weaker with age, who will help me raise the little children? I feel the need to leave this marriage and build a life of my own before time catches up with me. Every year I try to plan an effort, even attempting to rent a place, but the thoughts of the pain and hurt I will cause him holds me back. He depends on me completely, and I pity him deeply. I did not marry him for wealth. He was never rich. I'm the one taking care of the home now. He's not poor, but at least we have a roof over our head. So I'm torn between compassion for him and the urgency of my own feet. Please guide me on how to move on. Not Shema. I'm still married 6 years now. I've money 8. I'm with the 33. Only bear money in budget. Then more bear man over 24 years and for on any worry. I said bear man of say I've been in will do. After we just those same counts. Or some must spend this category somewhat very resolved, or no, I spend this category so very resolved. After you see cars, and they may pay some of us and all the money no pay IVF. But about this already, or you have one who can or drink or our one or drink poetry or say, I mean, we are casting a passion one and to us. Or since I agree to have a person would be or something IVF and now. Or snap for some IVF, I want a bit yaka. Or say, there may soon no one you know, Yemre. As the BBC, I find about one number raising Colorado. Or say, or about to say, on a day, already party of a suit jar or bear no. Now, on one castle on the bra, and will baby. Or say, a briefly of a castle that could be an ample say. Or I correct the a dying crowd, not to say, Papa, you know, the cool no. I'm an Austrian sign. I said, they may or depending on ban or someone of should you be a man. I say, oh, that mean we have a movie a pa. I say, constant man, why bear money because of the sick out. Or so one is sick in me. Me and I'm a chef, you know. Then man, so on them with any. I said, then put away fear a day too. I said, see, I know. When I drive the brave, say, oh, papa, but not stand the most and I say, on doing the Dutch, now putting it. I said, boy, don't choose the right decision.
Wa because I'm not born the arm. One cassa wouldn't say one bomb.
I reached the Nelly Chigua.
I'm not a Chiguan car, born as a mamma. I'm not yet as say. I'm not come away. We in the field, a candle, young girl.
Yeah, so waiting. A man of come feeling more of big man because I say, it needs counselor. There are about 3 years, not than 58 years next. I said, the sick out ancient day nipple after surviving nipple. You know, and you're asking yourself a whole lot of questions. I was like, anymore. I said,
56, I'm 6 years old.
I told him we can't check on this answer.
Now, Papa, lady, 50.
Baby, we're back. Bear man, we're back. I was 24 years. Bear man, I can't man, and from bear lady 58. Small baby, 33. They're young. All for 6 years, they're by. You've been holding the fort, and now you want to think about your future. I don't think, say, 50-50. From all indication, that's my gay can also say, Papa, no, Papa has been good to her. But Papa ain't good to that, about Johnny Cotta. It's in the conscience is also beating up with her because we shall Papa but then again, you will be beat then again. This girl is a young girl, 33 years. She has a whole life ahead of her. The woman said, she's back.
Will I break you?
Yeah, she has a whole life. Patrick say,
will I break? Who said, no,
Patrick say,
will I break you? But you say, 33 years now then.
A woman said, age near the determine, and the age near the determine will be our window, but 33 years and 58. So 33 years, so you have a whole lot of life ahead of you than the 58 years, Papa. And to constant with the dice, I understand how the lady is feeling. Say it's not easy that say the only them that's not for 6 years, not the need to be so just like what constant to me for right with the head.
I'm not made us but yet 24 head day. Now, I buy only the 27. And we should be already 52 or back. It is then the ball by team say, Bama over back one. The banner the 24 is how you 6 every 24 more Becca 18. It will share a baby Papa no about 18 already 52 years are on you tell you. Papa no at 52 years, Neba at 18. And it's a weird calculation the pan or call in India. None come up from calculating. I did the addition to the analysis. Opia wedi 52 years are Neba at 18. Not just say, Odi 34 and our first child. And the 34 years or we on you. On you. 34 years because or shall time I get a guy this year no I would have.
Yeah, no, I want that.
Say what if 52? Not just say Odi 34 and no one man. Tell my brand, but papa, mommy, share. Now, but 52. Not the banner 18. Now, I have bizarre questions. About the same now, or dog. Any and then. Because although near can't say nana. Because you get your position where your life becomes miserable, you don't know what to do to yourself.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Because we are young chap. And I already 33 this year, and so you 6 every month. We 6 every 33 months, I got 27. At age 27, I'm not so worried. At age 30, 27 will not know careful. Now you couldn't and what touch him into all bread. Because I see one white bear man. I see bear man, I see a 40 you know. Bear man now, Ushiano Wale. Sa bear man. Not for Nimson or Tio. Or any kekabna. I don't watch them. Because oh yen is sick, I say Oniska. Oh yen is sick, and he didn't go in for the man's money.
It's going for them.
And I'm better business I'm not obiting while you'll be any skating or while nana.
Oh, that be a one girl correct. It's now for comfort. Say, Miss Captain, idea at that moment to finish all your comfort zone. They be now withdraw from a fear from it. At see, you'll be no look at some wait till the next thing. I always think now your comfort place. Put me as a worry. You see, they may not be what bear man to be a guinness. There was something about the manner. And I said, because I was going to see at my mouth when they have to marry the man.
It's not just it is a CR. On an South border, 1 year was a border. Well, Bearman and Fanny here, Ante. And I said, what boy, so anything a Bearman and Pima when you said, Bra, na like. I want to understand what the man told the young girl, but Messiah will be anti Brania, and the young lady was living a life saying, this man would actually. And then all of a sudden, the man comes to surprise himself, bra, number one. I mean, which one?
If you're not doing the windies of a war, we do them with your warning for the buy. You know, say, oh, okay. So this all our and then you go. Hey,
the panel be 52. What is 27? 27 years against 52 years. And yeah, is you.
I serious. Hey. I might be a man of people because he has things on the opera actually patrol.
Why a teasy will be an anyone, anyone know, anyone. Obi ko na na won fe ko obi ko sure
obi ko no why say we for down for it's already worry friend you obi push one and see the papa can forget it so for you see and when now who bread that man is not in the baby or never. Whatever. Well, now we are torn between making a very tough decision to put your future back on track.
now maybe your kind maybe your boy Mary Horn so see na ogoba busian ko ye in vitro fertilization na just say baby so wo a e so ko ye in vitro na Number 2, age baby if you need one no back in the new
I look at 100% is that which near that Sana son about Quatum. Would see a year about Kutum another side now fine.
Papa nti ko bobo sian ko dia be IVF.
This is just kind of crowd. Now, why not if we are not so good here and more car? Yeah, we now this one, our was there.
Aye. Is this idea? Is this idea? Maybe problem is until the back 24 years. Or obetrasi our panabana be wale jana na aba wale atunu wale ni. Because I said one can gender, but the all kinds of see and say the air question ninja. It's as a bear manu episode IVF. I mean IVF into in vitro fertilization and yet 100%. And Diana sa agrona ye kan say ye be ma nsuo oba ngusua ne agu abonten ne asan ya kosho oba ne yase e na ye kan o it is a be anna me go kan it is also oba ko ye IVF no say ye di ngusua ene be ma ne be ma nsuo e na ye IVF no enti ye ka say wu bibia tochima be ma kodro to. You are not savaging anything for him. Also, I spend in your juma because I'm not here. Maybe who do age 40 and 45 or spend do year ever from anything I hear from us. They doesn't be who do 50-40 air corner and come on and walk a wall spend no could a woman say, I will lose your tail. A big lose your more hair. After that, Obi I lose tail and lose head. No, I dear back one. Eta esa esi Emma would say the issue of cost. So our first one, no, you become free. Another issue all together. So media may problem make back on say a buy the but say papa the son in one son. Then she should brace herself for the fight beyond reasonable doubt. Because I'm not IVF, bringing a sperm of a man to meet the egg of the woman. So whose sperm are they going to use? Because ask for your own is not correct. I'm not before American. Very painful. I did I can because I say why you be. I'm not saying you know wale and to him say wale first 2 years if I second 2 years media it me the many can be so pen it me man but yeah first one zim come on yeah because a fresh and young yen baby Sesia, ye did any and Yamadi and cool. Abraham Shia young get your wedding 34 Yamanupos. On water, Oniba.
Oh,
34 on water. Straight your trouble out. Or Yamanupos. 24 years. Eti maka kire mo se oba bia wo ntem a wo mo so looking for Mr. Right unya enti unya esra me kan sister ya de mo na de mo bo ama
also feeling guilty because of himself. Papa didn't do the money. Yeah, who should let anyone? I've been good before. Because almost a papa didn't do the money. It was a papa. I didn't see. I don't know what I can go. Now you put it for.
Yeah.
So we jack up.
Yeah. Now be Jana. The
Now we
area.
also want Papa Naka for they catch it say at this point they call me and Jao on. Also Papa Naka me cut out and the channel. The Panama Pulidia.
Now, what is your advocacy for Microphone, Miss Omwale?
Some for some meeting.
On Miss Omwale.
Our marriage, my marriage is a beautiful thing, but Bible so I say, me and Candy Paul were not just our rain and not yet that form. Because the Bible can. Our radio, as well as again, no Bible once I can. It's all what we know when we say, Papa to be dead room. Abadan Kakao, a Vindi Kakao, a Su Kakao, Pasate Kakao, and a Bibia. It took a warrior. You have to raise yourself and make up your mind, say. The other would be as a basket of unknown things. So maybe it would be one, they will be an orphan. Because you can never know anybody who could want to me 100%, and I was want to me 100%. Don't come on. Now they will be an orphan. But marriage is a beautiful thing. Ordained by God. But then again, I remember my portion. It's wow, it was a 1 hour yesterday. I'm for half of you.
Well, Sana Abna can't about the fan. Obi Shami knew about one ember. Trouble no ain't fin ho. Trouble no if you bear man. But ordinary magic, and it was if you a Busian side, and I can't say. Eti Odwin take a bold step. I want to encourage you to take a bold step. If you want to still stay in that same marriage, then go ahead and do your IVF and still give respect to the man around you. Unfortunately, if that is not the case and that is not the order, then it is very, very, very honest and important on you. One kasan, what one that won't be everything I'm born and then you say. I'm not Michelle no more shetta. Meaning the many few. And that maybe you will not a singlet. Was it oh?
I thought I said it for 1 week.
Yeah.
For
Oh, yeah. I'm not the air can say, oh, the air body tell no be sure. Only bear matic. I said we makada. Only bear matic. Not bear man bear grow one touchma. O to be new. Now, what ban wunya problem ya. Esa wali enti utina ehun. Ekoye IVF. Ana eyese ubefi awade na se apo bufura wale.
We are in a second for fast on Emokra. If you are saying. But then again, so they made you to come out, you to run up there and start the action who's only for you home. No, someone walking through the destiny of IVF. And that's not one. And I'm one.
I be a wedding. I be a wedding.
I said,
and yet processing again the process of removing the egg and using biopsy to take the sperm and yeah easy. It is not media say enyanto enyantia. They know to her na ankoya the best thing to do is to leave. Yes. But the problem is, if you leave, it's difficult to find somebody else. Because it's a member why and that. A man who you now, member why and off. And bɛrima na yɛ kasa no nka hwee ne ba wɔ 24 wo na ɔhia bi ba wotie nkɔmɔ na ɔsɛ bɛrima no amɛware ne sika nti bɛrima no nso ɔnni sika no bi a akyerɛ su bi a bɛhwɛ no noa na ɔhwɛ no na ɔwo nkwadaa yi wie a wɔn na bɛhwɛ wo wɔbisa a lot of relevant questions no case baako bi wɔ hɔ a media mintimi ndi wie ɛkonkɔn hɔ abae ɛdi 38 papa no ɛdi 68 ɛna fi UK baa na ɔsɛ na ne gye no wawɔ da baabi waware baabi ɛna papa no girigiri na ɔne ne kɔɔ AM na ɔkɔɔ yɛ ne sisi ɔmoware papa no wo da wɔde 68 years eti abaayewa no ɛmaa ho paa papa no wei no ɔwei no ne nyinsɛn na amba esan sɛ 68 years deɛ ɔte no mu ayɛ mmerɛ nsuo ne sua nkɔmɔ ana ɔmo ne to ɔmo nyinaa atete atɔ wɔ kwan so wɔn yɛ agorɔ no te eti ɛbaa se ɛbɛyɛ IVF no ɛna ɔbɛka kyerɛ nam se no matter what will happen to the IVF no adeɛ baako bɛ bisa mi sɛ ɔmo papa nankasa mfi UK mbura na ɔbɛyi ne kɔtɔ mu so mɛmɔ ɔman fa mma ne ne da daakye asɛm ne ti ɛna ɔbɔ kaa sɛ sei na ɔpɛ no ntu nufo bɔnni saa ɛna nyinsɛn ɛna papa yi baeɛ na ɔbɛwie ankyaa na deɛ yɛ bɛyɛ dɛ ɛbɛwo yɛ deɛ no wie yɛ nkwadaa no nya 11 ɛna nhyehyɛ ɔmo ɔmo wɔ no sɛ mo nya 11 a mɛ abɛfɔ ɔmo de akɔ UK na mɛtuma stamp bi na ɔmo ada ne citizens wɔ ɔbaa no nso saa mɛbɛ de mo ba ya amount so these have gone on akwadaa no yawo ɔmo awie nkwadaa mmiɛnsa na ɛwɔ yɛ baako ɔmo di 11-10 na papa no si wɔ ɔmo abɛfa wɔn akɔ ɛna esi ɔmo DNA deɛ ɛkyɛ sɛ nkwadaa no yɛ ne deɛ ɛna yɛ kɔ wura DNA hɔ sɛ it was strange nkwadaa mmiɛnsa no nya baako po nyɛ papa no deɛ. That's a very brilliant question. And I want again because he comes to the young people. I didn't hear because a go ban sir, and I'm in the be a man who can say of 4 years. Say, yeah, ever ask something. But say, Cassie, Ome spell, Papa Cassa will use spell. And on my boy, what is your year? Papa in your 32 embroidery. It is a spell now. Ya wo akola yi akola ne tantare ma me ti se obi a oye du anche ere go si be si na mo ka se akola no Ghana because DNA ye o Ghana ye o Singapore ni na is proving that the child is not for the man ye go bisa akwa na o si o mo ye boosting because e do be no mo say o low e do boost here. And the idea said the only good see already there now will take it over of Makanda. But see an uncle in a mouth. Adoption and easy. You have to declare that their parents are useless. That is how you can be able to adopt somebody's child. Maybe the brother. Maybe you can only adopt when the child is incapacitated. Papa ni maami ni. Eti awadeɛ mu a wɔn nim no sister ɛyɛ den papa. To be married and not having a child. Deɛ yɛ kura nse wa wo baako a deɛ aka ɛma. Abuna ɛyɛ more painful sɛ wɔn nipa sɛ wɔawoda o ni sɛ ni si hɔ o ndidi na aduane ho bɛgye wɔn awo sɛ aduane na esi hɔ it will not help as well as them. So maybe the better care than say onyi papa na nyi ɔdɔ deɛ wɔn nso ɔwɔ ɔdɔ ma ne deɛ but me deɛ bɛyɛ paa deɛ anka ontu ɔno nkasa ne ho IVF 10,000 to 15,000 ɛde bere wɔ akɔyɛ adeɛ o ɛsɛ ɔyɛ a little bit skeptical about them. Now, yeah, training with me. But sister, you punch that. I could do any farmer. Odiama ukunu awawale a n'ani afi ya ye nyina eden se ye bobodi ahwo se you seek for counseling to keep you going eden na hye mu mbo ke na ye mu didi e hon komo na hye yi na mbo fa ye so area a sister yama se IVF ni mo ani dia ma yenye ma wa didi dia jai na Yami unshira say yes you would have the come hwehwe bi on fa maya me mo maya wade nkodane konana bi nto ye ntisu maya mo 33-year-old girl 27 wonya wade dey say na kenu anu mu ba ne hwe bi a wote twede esi twede ye koso yami boy nyina ye ho boy on hwe de ye no nye emaye because eye ya abna eye ya. But the well, I have just imagined saying the mission for them on the camp. What is it about to say? Mission for the she's covering up for the husband and not then. And also can't beating up. The
indications. The man has been good to her. The man has been good to her.
It's very difficult to drop such a man. Hey, well,
you make him back away. What's that? I didn't even no. Go down the find the first.
Oh, tell me how bad you're not Jana.
So yeah, the man is not any more boy yeah.
Well, 33 years they get even but I mean one because I be a folk now far as a book so yes na I mean one no man the ohwehwe bia enye yie man but wo a wo hwe mo ha no hwe wo yie issues any mean na abre and the abre and we cannot fail just because the say sister Nikoni sister girl me who phone here but trap but yami etenas yambe the ngasa ngasa but what after now ba kwaya sabia na show status ni ko hwe se betima wo na ko hwe se den na da wo yam ko hwe se den na ye fu yam ko hwe se den na ekoso ase e bo because the woman said do so in common you need to catch but baby a ye do e futu kitu e bi kura be bo assist say one hwe wo ma hye mo ko abaya a wo si ode the car nyawa be awo ya na be twampo but finally one with the enye the sister baby ade no boboko wa ya oboni onye oboni o eto le bia se obetina wa ya hunu a nkola nyina be ka wa ya se de kopedi obetuma nye hu no nye hu na Abrana sem for answer. Yeah, because about who near your biological clock is also taken to a negative point. As compared to my Bemas who near 45, 40, 45. No, you saw one what you do some almost down. You may lose tail, where you tail, you may lose warmness, you lose warmness. They obey lose so you Charlie, it's so worrying. I see too many now a program in America says for 30. If you take a close to 12, almost 90% of those women are going through a certain phase B, including about and common. They never took control of their life. Sister, take control of your life. Take control of your life. Take control of it. See how you are there. The brava baby. Usunya bani bia yi. Obi ante wonya ku. Te se okunu na nkura ya ntene na ase. Prim and proper. And so prim over. Yeah. Otumi nyi mo ba. Ugo jandi se na bema kama say dey go fit go indio. The mama wa na say dey it's immediate. Na ebegu hwan ma se wale ndi ara ke be ya ko na emre pem onye obi odi manye mwa na wani na odi agba na the evidence said na yemfa ebefa nyame mbo no humba bi se na maka sister men share one control. It was come to a Jawale na pet for the old man. Post marital here. And then I knew na boy. The marital dear boy, post him. Then come on some our cheap income, our cheap trouble, our cheap yama, our cheap. Madam Bear. Good night, mom, sister. It's not a king now, nobody now to first say. Obi Ashen, we are to you about Jackson administration, but we are about the Senate feature committee, we are about a lot of things you are supposed to say to yourself before the presentation. I'm right as a saw by we are die hard. We told you to do the recipe over back. Me fro bia nkwa ya beba na me bo ho ba bra na wo so hwe ho yi na oba de ho ofe no ahwe ho yi a enche ne enu aye adu e se ho ofe pa oba so ho otan na wa ahwe ho yi na didi atema de be sin se temafo ni obi aye abc ya na wa temafo ba me da ko yi. I'm not sure that she from you. Good night. The me I don't want. You say share. Bye bye for now. TikTok for my page. Why? My page. My page.
Yare yo, yare yes. Obi benya one fi yare. Yamfa yare nso nya nipa. Sichire yare ni no. Sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy, we are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pocket, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055 000 5077 055 000 5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment. glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support.